All right, we're gonna get Ramon off stage and get Connie on. All right. I love the title of this, Rebels, Mavericks, and Misfits. I can't tell you how cool that sounds. And again, I love it. Connie Pheiff is all about, finding a story about not fitting in, about wanting to do it differently and going against the status quo. And for so many podcasters, that's what we strive to do when we're niching down. We try to find where we can find our own little pocket and say, we're going to do it our way. And we're going to find new ways of doing things, better ways, cooler ways, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, everybody's copying me. So it's awesome. She was once a corporate executive. She was the CEO of Girl Scouts USA, and my daughter, who's a proud brownie and was cookie leader this year, thank you, says thank you. She's also was the director at the United States Chamber of Commerce. Today she's a successful business architect. She shares her secrets for living the life you want and building a 7-figure business online, thank you, for thousands of business owners and entrepreneurs. What she really wants you to do is she wants you to become engaged and authentic with your authentic self, and that sometimes being a rebel, maverick, or misfit that works in your favor. Everyone, please welcome Connie Pheiff.
How's everybody doing? I'm sorry, how y'all doing? I am from Kentucky originally.
All right.
Minnie Pearl's my cousin.
There you go.
So is Loretta Lynn.
That's right.
So, today, I am so excited to be here because I want to talk to you about being your authentic self, living your dream, having deep respect and trust in yourself. And that's something I lost. And when I was first asked to speak, I thought, I'm unqualified. What am I going to talk about? I'll be the comedy act for the afternoon. I'll give them something to talk about. And that's what I used to think. Because when I was a Girl Scout CEO, when I would show up to speak somewhere, what was everybody looking for? The cookies. So I don't bring cookies anymore because my profit margin would be this big if I brought the cookies. So we leave the cookies at home. But when Girl Scouts left me, I lost my identity. That's who I was. I bled green. And if anybody knows anything about Girl Scouts, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And then when they left me, I also lost my dream. I didn't know who I was going to be. For the next 2 years, I drank a lot of margaritas, sat by the pool, and then it finally dawned on me, I need to pick myself up and do something because my 6-figure income went to 0. And now the bill collectors were calling. They wanted to get paid. So my husband and I decided, well, we're going to just get rid of everything that we don't need. Any necessity. Forget the summer vacations. Forget the country club memberships. Those 5 cars sitting in the driveway, let's get rid of them all. We'll just keep the 2 that we need. That's exactly what we did because nobody was calling me. I was interviewing from Maine to Miami. I was living on the East Coast at the time. No one was calling. Then one day, the phone rang, and sheer panic. Oh, I have nothing else to give up. What else am I going to give away? I don't know what other bill that is still outstanding out there. So I pick up the phone. Hello? Somebody wants me. Yes! You want to produce a podcast for me? Yes! I hung up the phone. I looked at my son and said, what's a podcast? I called my husband. Honey, I'm going to be a podcaster. I don't know, but I'm going to do it. I had no idea what podcasting was. My husband comes home with a mixing board, a hi-ho microphone, and software so I can create my podcast. I had no idea what to do with any of this. Remember, I was a CEO. I had other people doing those things for me. I had no clue what to do. So I called my guy and said, you need to come over and you need to show me how to use this board. So he set all the buttons where they need to be. He tested my voice on the mic, and I took pictures of everything, and I took notes, and I still have those pictures in my files today. Because if anybody touches that board, not to worry, I know where all those buttons go. I'm a professional podcaster now. A few months ago, my team wasn't available, so I had to do the interview myself and do the recording myself. I got this. Not to worry, I know what I'm doing. Well, afterwards, I go back to listen to the recording, and my guess, his voice was beautiful. I could hear him clearly. He was the only one on the recording. My voice was nowhere to be heard. I was like, shit, what did I do? I don't know what happened. So I pull out the picture, and I'm looking at the board. I'm like, everything seems to match. So I call my guy back. I'm like, you need to come out here. I don't know what I did. This was a fantastic interview. And I promised Dr. Moses I'm going to get this to him. And there was nothing. Over the telephone, within seconds, my guy says, I think you left your mute button on. The mute button was on the whole time, so you couldn't hear my voice. Well, this is what I'm finding out in podcasting. Now, I've been doing this for 5 years. I was on radio and podcasting. This past year, I decided to rebrand, and my show is now Up or Out. And I am working specifically with professional women to help them find their footing after coming out of corporate life, or help them get out of corporate life. We're doing that as well. But what I find out that most podcasters don't know what it really means to be a podcaster. They don't know how to take that podcast and put dollars in their pocket. And what they don't know is how to be different. They don't know how to stand out and let their audience know exactly who they are and what they want from their audience. So how can you expect somebody to know what you want if you don't know what you want yourself? When I was at Girl Scouts, I knew what I wanted. And then I lost it. Today, I know what I want. I want to serve every professional woman that has been shattered through their career, through their personal life, to get back on their feet and do what it is that they want to be doing in life and make some money. Well, what I find out, and how I really look at this, is that you need to live your dream. You need to live life with integrity. You need to have respect in yourself, and you need to trust deeply. Think back when you were a child. What did you want to be when you grow up? Did you want to fly to the moon? Did you want to be a doctor? A fireman? Woohoo! My ex is a fireman. Or did you want to be the President of the United States? Or did you want to be a podcaster? By the age of 15, 16, 17, you know what you want to be when you grow up. Or at least somebody else is telling you what you're going to be when you grow up. And then over time, those dreams start to fade. They start to go away. Did you ever sit in a meeting where you have that dead glare looking at you when you are offering up an idea or suggestion? And you think, why isn't anybody listening to me? What is wrong with people? Because you know deep inside that you were designed, you were destined to be something else. So congratulations to all of you, because you are the misfits. You're the rebels, and you are the mavericks sitting here because you want to do it differently. Integrity is the most important thing that you need to have. If you don't have integrity, your life is off. Everything that you do is off. You need to have integrity in your personal life, in your business life, and when you do, things are going to happen. Things will matter. If there's nothing else that you get from this program today, I want you to say to yourself, I will commit to total integrity. Hey, remember that. The next one is respect, deep respect within yourself. When I was in my teens and in my 20s, I still didn't know what I wanted to do. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, that was my way of life. That's how I lived. That was way before Girl Scouts. That was not on my resume. But other people around me seen that I wasn't respecting myself. I didn't see it. If you want other people to respect you, you need to have a deep respect in yourself. And after I lost my job with Girl Scouts, I started feeling that again. But I got it all back. And I have that respect in myself, and other people have that respect in me, because they also trust me. And when I'm talking about trust, I'm talking about that deep trust where somebody is going to give up their life for you. Think about the guys in the military, and the gals. I have a strong military family. My brother's Navy, my son-in-law is a sniper, and my nephew is an Army. And I think about them, that they show up and they immediately have trust amongst each other. They would give up their lives for themselves. And I'll think about that in your business and in your podcasts and your shows and what you're delivering and the information that you're delivering and the guests you bring on to the show. Don't you want your listeners to have complete trust in you, that they're going to pick up the phone and they're going to want to work with you? They're going to want to know what you know. And you need to be there and be willing to share. And you need to be very clear on what it is and what your message is. Now, if you think about that, that's dreams, integrity, respect, and trust. And what does that spell? Dirt. Because we're all dirt. We're dirt. We come to this world as dirt. We live as dirt, and we're going to go as dirt. But that's who we are. Live your dream. Have integrity. Have respect, and have deep trust in who you are and what you do and what you're offering to everybody else in this world. Now, when I love talking about Girl Scouts because it was my life for so many years. And I still have girls calling me today and say, I need your help. I want to work with you. Last night I had dinner here with a Girl Scout that I had not seen in 12 years. I knew she lived in Chicago. She follows me on Facebook. There was no intention to even have this conversation with her last night. We sat down to dinner and she said, I need your help. I'm in a job, I don't like what I'm doing, and I want out. I need your help. She said, because I trust you, I respect you, and because you have integrity. And I'm sitting there thinking, whoa, that's my speech for tomorrow. And that is everything that you want somebody to do for you, the same exact thing that you want somebody to trust you. So have those dreams, integrity, respect, and trust. Steve Jobs said it the best. You are the rebels, you're the misfits, you're the mavericks. What are you going to do today to be unstoppable? What are you going to do today to shine? Don't you want to wake up every morning with the number one goal of helping somebody else and inspiring somebody else? Take that away with you today. And also, everyone in this room, everyone in this conference, that we wish that they were all in this room, I want y'all to be unstoppable. Thank you.